brand new tier and a new Blueprint Breakers theme has officially been added to the game, which means we're going to be breaking down some new cards and opening up some packs. Big shout out to NBA 2K Mo for sponsoring this video. Let's get right into it. A total of 80 new Arcana Foundation cards have been added to the game. So we're going to try to fly through this a bit quickly, and then we'll jump into the new theme, which has so many good players. I'm very excited about it. Let's go right into the cards. So we got a Cedric Coward, Noah Clowney, Jeremiah Fears, Isaiah Jackson, Ryan Rollins, Royce O'Neal, Max Christie. We got a new Khan, BJ Edgecombe, Jamie Jaquez Jr., Duncan Robinson, Gary Trent Jr., Donovan Clingan, Davion Mitchell, Wendell Carter Jr., Santi Aldama, Deontay George, Harrison Barnes, Dante DiVincenzo, Dennis Schroeder, PJ Washington, Nicholas Claxton, Matas Buzelis, Khalil Ware, Kaysen Wallace. We got a new pod, Benedict Matherin, Quentin Grimes, Rui Hachimura, Peyton Pritchard, Miles Bridges, Jabari Smith Jr., Onika Okanwu, Jalen Johnson, Emmanuel Quickly, Devin Vassell, CJ McCollum, Alex Sarr, Trey Murphy III, Nikola Vucevic, Michael Porter Jr., John Collins, Manny Kamara, Jalen Duren, Cooper Flagg. That's going to be an exciting card to use. Isaiah Hartenstein, Josh Giddey, Denny Avija, Desmond Bain, Dyson Daniels, Miles Turner, Brandon Ingram, Mikal Bridges, Knicks Nation you already know, Jared Allen, Rudy Gobert, Lauri Markkanen, Zach LaVine, Scotty Barnes, DeMar DeRozan, Austin Reeves, Julius Randle, Jamal Murray, Franz Wagner, Zubac, Amen Thompson, Alperen Sengun, Derek White, Jimmy Butler, Jaren Jackson Jr., Pascal Siakam, Evan Mobley, James Harden at the point guard position. So this is a sleeper card. Jaylen Brown, Devin Booker, Cade Cunningham's always a great card to use. Karl Anthony Towns, y'all know the deal already. Donovan Mitchell, Luka at the point guard position. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the point guard position as well. Nikola Jokic. And then we got the Moments card, which was revealed over the weekend. So if you take a quick look at the power, right, they scale from 26 million all the way up to a little over 28 million. But these cards are definitely powerful. The Craftable Foundation Arcana cards are pretty insane, right? You have an opportunity to get Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Luka, Donovan Mitchell, Austin Reeves, and Jalen Duren. As far as the set, Nikola Jokic is a set reward. In order to get him, you need to get the Crimson Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the Anthony Edwards, the Jalen Williams, the Draymond Green, and the Alperen Sengun. And all of those cards are Craftable Foundation cards. If you're able to craft them all, you can get this Arcana Nikola Jokic on your squad. As far as the new theme, it is called Blueprint Breakers. This is the Season 8 alternate positions theme. And I gotta admit, the artwork is one of the best I've seen in a really long time. I'm pretty hype about this. It's being kicked off with a Bobby Portis Jr. with the Nexus Crystal tier being the lowest rarity in this pack. This is a craftable card with the Gearmaster ability. And these cards do have boosted stats. So you'll notice Bobby Portis has a 6 in strength along with a 6 in rebounding. We got LaMelo Ball at the shooting guard position, which is going to be insane because he does have the height where he can still be very viable to use at that position. This card has boosted stats too. He's got a 6 in 3-point shooting, along with having Gearmaster. So you can use him to grind your shoes. Excellent card to use in head-to-head. And you can still use Nexus Crystals in run the court mode. You just got to probably max him out. Next card is Mikal Bridges at the power forward position. I'm always excited to have a Nick added to a theme. We got a John Collins kicking off the Helios. Michael Porter Jr., who's craftable. He's at the power forward position. John Collins is at the small forward position. So this actually could be a sneaky card. He does have a 6 in layups and dunks along with a 6 in agility. Michael Porter Jr. will be a good stretch big. He could be really strong in this position because of his 5 in strength and rebounding. You just would have to probably raise his defending and his playmaking. We got Alex English, throwback player at the shooting guard position. This could be a very good card as well. He's got a 6 in mid-range shooting and a lot of 5s across the board. He's also craftable. We got Steven Adams at the power forward position. We got a Kevin Johnson at the shooting guard position. Could be a bit undersized, but he will be fast with that 6 in agility, along with the 6 and 3-point shot, making him a really good option for spot up threes. We got Desmond Bane at the point guard position. Now, this is interesting. He's definitely a strong guard. He will be able to slash. He would have to raise up his legs to dunks. It is a bit low at a 4. This card is craftable as well. We got James Worthy at the shooting guard position. This is an underrated gem. Really good defender, and he has decent shooting stats as well. We got Moses Malone at the power forward position. He's one of the best post dunkers and rebounders in the game. We got Clint Capella at the small forward position. Not too crazy about this position for Clint Capella, but you could make it work if you surround him with a scoring power forward and center. We got Elton Brand at the center position. He is craftable. He's got a 6 in strength and rebounding. That should compensate for him being out of his natural position. We got a CJ McCollum at the point guard position. This is a sleepy play as well. CJ has really good ball handle, excellent shooter, and he also has the 6 in agility and playmaking. This could be one of the sleeper point guards to target in this team. We got the Iceman George Gervin at the point guard position. Very tall point guard. This could be a cheesy pick for head-to-head. He is an incredible scorer. Great at slashing to the rim. You just would have to raise up his shoot-off dribble and his strength so he could take more contact when driving. Now for the Arcanas, we got Andrew Nembhard at the shooting guard position. He's a pretty good catch-and-shoot player. They gave him a 6 and 3-point shot, so he should be interesting to play. Cooper Flagg at the shooting guard position. I think he's going to be very, very good. I thought they would have boosted some of his stats with the way he's been playing recently. The only thing I noticed was different was the 5 in defending, but that might have been there the whole time. Might have missed that the first time. But hopefully Cooper Flagg does get some stat increases because he's been balling out of control. We got Nate Thurman at the power forward position, another old school player. He could be very dominant in the paint. We got Blake Griffin at the center position. This reminds me of the Zion card they released at the center position. They're both very explosive, dominant players, but I think they're too undersized to be at the center position. Fortunately, though, they did raise Blake's strength and rebounding, so that should help out a lot. Really good mid-range. They did give him a 5 and 3-point shot as well. I mean, he could be a very good card, but I still think that he's too small to be going up against Wemby's, Chet Holmgrens, and other dominant centers in the game. Next up, we got Penny Hardaway at the point guard position, one of my favorite players all time. And he is going to be such a popular choice to use across all the game modes in the game, except for Rewind, since he's not a current player. But this card is going to go crazy, right? Penny has the finesse, the ball handling, the footwork. I mean, he's going to be an incredible card, and he definitely has athleticism as well. Love the fact that they did add a 6 on playmaking for him, and he does have a 5 in mid-range. So you just would have to bring up his defending and maybe his 3-point shot to compensate for the other stuff. But this card is going to go crazy, and I'm glad it's Arcana. Next is Elvin Hayes. He's going to be dominant as well. He's got a 6 in strength and rebounding. It's going to be great in the paint. Now, we got a craftable John Stockton. I got to admit, John Stockton at the small forward position is kind of weird to me because he's an undersized guard. One of the greatest playmakers ever, and he's a great defender as well, right? He's got a ton of steals in his career. But at the small forward position, you got so many dominant big small forwards, Kevin Durant, LeBron, Kawhi. He might have been better at the shooting guard position, but who knows? Maybe his gameplay is better and can support the position. But as of right now, this might be a card I'm not going to chase. But we could quickly change the script with this card. The Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at the power forward position was one of the most popular alternate position cards that came out in the past. This is going to be a great one. Kareem is great as usual, and at the power forward position, he is a cheat code. Especially if you're able to pair him up with the Moments Wemby, forget it. You're going to have a lockdown squad for sure. And we know that Kareem is a great post scorer as well. And he has a pretty decent mid-range. So that's the new theme. As far as the power requirements, in order to get up to Arcana, you got to get up to 32 million. I didn't expect the power jump to be from 23 million to 32 million, but it is doable. You could reach 32 million. Right now I'm at 28, but I don't have any maxed out Crimson cards. I'll have to focus on doing that. I did drop a video yesterday explaining what Crimson cards you should be focusing on upgrading in order to hit this new tier. So definitely check that out because I still believe that those options were pretty good. Hitting that power requirement, of course, will be easier if you do get one of the new Arcana. As far as the new Crimsons inside this new theme, if I were to update my video from yesterday, I would probably include George Gervin and CJ McCollum. I think they're very viable, but I wouldn't worry about chasing Elton Brand or Clint Capella. So as far as the packs, the prime packs are back for this theme, so we are for sure going to check that out. And they added something called Switch It Up. So we are going to give it a shot at this as well. This pack here does give you a chance at some of the new Arcana cards, right? The first row gives you a chance at the Nate Thurman, with the lowest pull being the Mikal Bridges. But you do get a guaranteed theme card in that first row. The second row, the same thing, right? The lowest card you can pull is the LaMelo Ball, which is a good problem, to be honest. And then you do got a chance to get the Arcana Cooper Flagg. For the third row, you got a shot at the Nemhard, with the lowest pull you can get being the Bobby Portis Jr. But again, guaranteed theme cards. I like this setup a lot. 5 collectibles along with 2 pump-ups. And if you got the silver membership, you got a 10% chance at the Blake Griffin, along with a 40% chance at a Crimson or 50% chance at Azure. And then with the gold membership, you got a 30% chance at a up to 3-star Arcana card. That will make a big difference in getting you closer to the tier. Or a 70% chance at a up to 3-star Crimson card, which is actually still pretty good as well. So that pack actually sounds really fire. And there is a superstar spinner with a free entry, so we are going to try to do that as well. And hopefully later in the week, we will do a superstar spinner where we try to go for more pulls, right? Of course, we still got a chance at that Jokic, right? If that Jokic stays in the shop for a little bit longer, we might be able to give it a shot as well. So let's claim our free benefit cards free pack. And let's see what we can pull in this one here. Maybe we'll get a Crimson that we can use to upgrade some of our players. All right, not today, but sometimes we have done that. And speaking of Crimsons, folks, good way to get some of those cards right now is grinding to run the court mode. We were playing it over the last couple of days, man. It is fun. We're up to 28 wins right now. And what's crazy is I didn't even know this was going to happen. Yesterday, my game 29 was a Crimson card. I was about to get on this video and say you could get a lot of Crimsons by grinding to run the court mode, but now I'm eligible to get a random Arcana Foundation card. So this is going to help me get to that tier a lot faster. And then the bank reward should be something pretty good as well. But it's a fun mode. You can get some good rewards in there, and I'll show you on the screen what I've gotten over the last couple of days. And another fun fact as well is if you did not claim your daily logins, then you can get an Arcana card right now as well. The last reward will be Arcana, and if you happen to reach that tier, then you'll get 2 cards. I'm going to try to reach that tier, but if I'm not able to, then I'll claim the one I have and see what we can do. With the Prime Pack, for the first row, you got a chance at a Nexus Crystal, with the highest being an Azure. For the second row, you got a chance at an Azure Foundation card, with the lowest being a Titanium Quartz. For the second pack, you do got a chance at a Crimson, with the lowest being a Nexus Crystal. And then for the second row, you got a chance at a Crimson Foundation card, with the lowest being an Infernal Opal. And then for the free pack that you get by purchasing the first 2, you get a chance to get an Arcana Elvin Hayes, with the lowest being a Helios card. So you do get a guaranteed theme card in that row. In the second row, you also get another theme card as well, with the lowest being the Nexus Crystal, and you do got a chance to get the Cooper Flagg. I'm pretty hype about these Prime Packs. Right after that, we're going to jump into that spinner, see what we can pull. And we're going to jump into the Elite Pack and see if we can bring the heat back. All right, so here goes our first pack. Let's see what we can do here. So excited every time there's a new theme. All right, so we got a Barbosa, who's going to be the first pull. Let's get it. We got the Kevin Johnson at the shooting guard position. Should be an interesting card to try out. On to the next pack. Come on, come on, come on. Spinning that round and round. First pull is going to be. All right, so we got a Helios Foundation card. We got Nurkic. Who's going to be our pull? Let's go. We got Kevin Porter Jr. at the power forward position, which I think is going to be a good card. On to the free pack. Let's see where we can get in these. Spinning that round and round. You already know the deal. Both cards are going to be part of the new theme. So who's our first theme card? Let's get it. Moses Malone at the power forward position should be great. Who's going to be our main pull? We got the Iceman George Gervin at the point guard position. This is going to be a crazy card. I am feeling that right now. Now, there's also a lucky shot, which gives you a chance at the James Worthy. Now, let's jump into the Superstar Spinner. Let's see what we can get. They already have the new Arcana cards here and the new theme. So you got a chance to get something relatively new. There's also the Internationals theme. And after scrolling all the way down, you'll see that they also added the new Foundation cards. Let's see if we get lucky off this free pull. We will be back later on with a Superstar Spinner this week. But now, let's see if we can get some fire. Come on, spinning that round and round. We're going to have to use our free spin. Jokic, great card always. But we got to try to get something we can use right now. Come on, spinning that. Let's go. All right, Nexus Crystal. Normally, I would keep the Nexus Crystals, but now that we have a new tier, The lowest tier that I will keep is Helios. But we're not doing the spinner today. I do want to keep my coins for the other pack. But we'll keep this Robert Parrish. Still a pretty good card, right? It's not like it's a bad card. Use that for run the court. And then I got this free entries to the Pressure Dunk. Maybe we can get a theme card early on. Let's see. I do want to try to open this up as well because that Jokic card is so good. His stats are insane. It's going to be one of the best cards in the game for a while. And rightfully so. That triple-double he had was next level. Like, video game status. Hopefully I can get to round 5. Yep. We got to the money round number 5. I'm going to stop there. So I will claim an exit once I claim these cards. And hopefully we get something good. I'm not expecting to get something high tier, but a card that we can probably use as a mentor would be good for me. I will reveal them all. The RJ Barrett, small forward for the Raptors. We could eventually use that if we get a new Vince Carter. And then we got a Deck the Hoop collectible. And what's next? All right, we got some pop-ups, which we can for sure use right now to train our cards. Now on to the switch it up, man. I'm very excited about this pack. I really like what they did with it. I feel pretty good that we can get something nice from this one. Let's see how it goes. Come on, baby, come on. You already know the deal. Collectibles is going to be on the right. Actually, no, it's LaMelo Ball. Collectibles is on the next screen. So that is a very good pull for me. One of my favorite cards to use in the game. At the shooting guard position, that's insane. Next card is going to be Alex English. Then we got the George Gervin once again. That is exciting. Who else we got? Clint Capella. Now also, I didn't even notice this. This George Gervin is at 3 stars. And then we got him from the other pack. So we should be able to get George Gervin up to 4 or 5 stars pretty quickly. Let's see what we got in the first one. Let's go. Another Clint Capella. We might eventually end up using him to upgrade all the cards, but for now, we'll use him for the theme. But that wasn't bad. We got 3 Crimsons in there. Those are still very good cards. And this is going to be the collectibles and the pump-ups. Now we get a chance again at 1,063 coins. I'm going for it. I really like this pack. That is a pretty good discount as well. I do want to save some coins because I need to grind the new tourneys, right? Because there's going to be some new rewards from there as well. So here we go, new pack. First pull, Kevin Porter Jr. We got the James Worthy at shooting guard position. Very good card. We got Kevin Johnson again. Let's go. We got George Gervin at the 3-star once again. And we got the CJ McCollum, which is a card I low-key wanted. This is what I'm talking about. And we got more collectibles and Azure. I'm going to open up another one. These packs are great. Hopefully we can do one more after that, and then we'll stay with what we have. But I'm feeling these switch-it-ups. All right, first pull, LaMelo Ball again. We got the John Collins at the small forward position. Alex English. Let's get it. We got our first Arcana card. We got Andrew Nembhard at the shooting guard position. We are in there, man. Hopefully we can get to that tier soon. And who's going to be our main pull? We got another one. Back-to-back Arcanas. That's what we do here on the channel, folks. We got the Blake Griffin at the center position. Blake, I know I was saying you might be undersized, but we're going to make it work. If anybody's going to make a build, you know it's going to be DRL. We're going to try to make this Blake Griffin a dominant center to use for sure. So we got back-to-back Arcanas. We are looking good. We got more collectibles. And why not? We might as well try one more. Be left with 700 coins. We'll make it work as always. We'll just keep grinding and get more coins. Let's see what we can do. But man, these are working out very well for me. We got John Collins, Alex English. Oh, we got the Desmond Bane at the point guard position. Now, these are all cards that you probably could just end up keeping as well because they're going to be rare. Next pull. We got the CJ McCollum at a 3-star. I love the fact that they did this. Maybe they did it before and I didn't notice, but this is exciting because it makes it a lot easier to get to the next tier. And who's going to be our main pull? Elton Brand. Okay, we didn't do Arcanas again, but CJ is going to be a nice card to use. I'm telling you, he's going to be a good sleeper card. These switch-it-up packs were really good for me. So I don't have any more coins, so I can't jump back in there. Folks, I think we're looking pretty good. Now, let's see if getting those cards did raise my power. Yeah, it brought me up to 3.47 million, so we're pretty close. This was the squad that I was using. Now that we have a few more players, We're going to have to upgrade them in order to make the next tier. You know, we do have an Arcana card right here that we can claim, so I can use that to upgrade one of my cards. Getting those cards to 2-star will be a big jump. And then in Run the Court, we do got a chance to get maybe 1 or 2 from finishing off the rest of the round. Now, I can't use my new cards yet, right? Because the roster is locked in. And then also, too, we got another opportunity to get a few more cards. We also could get a few more Crimson cards from grinding the gauntlet. If you rank on the leaderboard, it's a little bit tougher because the ranking is a little lower for the mini event. But if you do get lucky enough to get into the top 24, you could get an Arcana card as well. And then hopefully soon we could unlock the new tourneys as well. We're going to swap out Curry. We're going to throw in Nemhard. And his power is going to be bananas because I have the fandom tree for the Pacers upgraded. When Season 8 dropped, there were a lot of good Indiana Pacers theme cards that had the dual ability. I think it was Meccano and Nesmith. So that combination allowed me to get more power for some of the modes. And then also I had the Tyrese Halliburton. So I did upgrade that Pacers tree. So Nemhard right now is at 60 million, which is pretty insane. This Nemhard is added 3-star as well. So this card alone probably could get us to the new tier. I'm going to train it up and see. This is definitely going to make my lineup a little bit out of balance because the rest of my cards are not going to be as high, but we'll figure it out with the fandom tree. I am going to use the pump ups. We got Nemhard almost up to 64 million. But remember, that's with the fandom tree boost. Without the fandom tree boost, that got me up to 31 million. We also did get another card. I also did get the Blake Griffin. So he has a power increase because of the fandom tree boost as well. But let's train him up and see how high we can get him. So we got him up to about almost 42 million. And we're at 31.36 million. So we're close to the 32 million. I feel pretty confident that we can get it before the new event. I am pretty excited about that as well. We can also throw some mentals on his cards and get them to be even more higher. But folks, as always, appreciate all the support. We'll catch everyone in the next one.